playing with another recent winner and another Rookie of the Year from a couple of years ago, Jeeno Thitikul.
Yeah, this being a 54-hole tournament, you really got to get off to that good start. The players this morning maybe have that little bit of a jump on them. This from 107 yards. A lot better lower flight here.
The last three winners of this event in this group. Nasa's there as well.
Oh, I got that to sit down just a little bit quicker. You could see she was down.
This side of moved pretty good right to left here. And it's actually, it's a little bit of wind from her back, so it could pick up some speed if it gets going low and left. And it is really whipping here at the top of the hill, I can tell you.
Yeah, so what Jim was talking about, you see how far right she's aiming this one.
Nearly had it. Dialed in. Took the lead into the final round in Cincinnati area last week. Jeeno got caught and passed by Lydia Ko's 63. Even she was in awe.
Downwind, so I would look for this ball to hit just short, skip it back, or do not want to be long, but it's a challenge out here, guys, with this wind blowing, and it's even gusting some, but this is the strongest it's blown since we picked up the coverage at 9 and 10. It's moving pretty good. That'll take a lot of the spin off, even though the greens are receptive.
Go back one to the 10th and Thitikul's birdie putt.
Yeah, similar line as here on you, who missed hers.
Wow, that putt looks so simple to her. Like the putter went just straight back, straight through. There was no little funny shimmy in it. It was just a really good looking stroke.
One of her 2 wins as a rookie came right here.
Face back square.
So she'll fall back to 4 under. And we go back to the tee at the 11th and Thitikul.
Yeah, we sure do. Birdie 2 on the last 4 holes, so on a pretty good roll. Can't feel the wind at the top of the hill, but it's blowing, trust me. This is on a really good line.
And a chance for another birdie for Jeeno.
And a better place to putt from too. The risk of missing the green to the right, but the payoff is.
At the 11th, Thitikul for birdie.
Yeah, almost the identical line that Gabby Lopez just had.
Couple of, the internationals have fought their way back. There's been a lot of talk about maybe adding LPGA greats to the President's Cup, and Jeeno would be a big part of that. This is for par at the 12th.
Be a great save after that poor drive, that's for sure.
So she'll drop one back to even if she makes that one. Haydon has the month, and then last week at Kroger outside Cincinnati. Here is Thitikul at 13. Battling Lydia Ko last week, led going into Sunday. Lydia 63 overtook her.
So much so that you're actually trying to find something sometimes. It can be really quite confusing.
Just a moment ago at 14, Thitikul for birdie. Is that enough?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So back under par for Jeeno. Winner here in 2022 when she
Also try and figure it all out.
last 3 winners of this event in this group. This is Jeeno.
Aaron, did you say brain cells? I don't know if I have any left after playing in all the wind in my career, but I always fought the wind. I think, like you said earlier,
Yeah.
it's about hitting it solid.
Yep. The tendency, Jim, is to always try and hit it too hard, and in actual
Yes.
fact, the ultimate goal is to hit it softer.
Yeah, because the harder you swing at it, more you put some spin on it, and you get it floating on a day like today. That's normally you just no big deal shot, you just hit it and go. But 136 down 13 back into a crosswind. Another good-looking shot.
Oh yes. Definitely heart in the mouth time, isn't it? From that tee shot.
Good with all that information?
Yeah. To that top level.
And back to the 2022 winner, Jeeno Thitikul at 15.
Yeah, you feel like if you can grind it out, shoot 2 or 3 under in these conditions, that's a pretty solid round, and this would be another great chance for birdie for back-to-back. Made a nice save at the 13th, too. Well, that ended that streak.
Well, and the trouble is, I mean, you're looking at Suwanapura 8 under, Fussy, Buhai, Saganda all at 7 under, bunch of people at 6. I mean, it's, if you've got hopes of winning a first round of 100.
We'll be back to effectively a full field event. At the 16th, Thitikul second.
30 yards in there. Whoa, this could be a really good shot. It's the right club.
Sure is. Take that all day long in these conditions. Really huge help that these greens are as receptive as they are for these players.
Outside chance for birdie. Good look at birdie for Thitikul at the 16th.
Yeah, had a beautiful shot in here, and I think, as Karen said, if you shoot 300, it's a good round. But with the leaders this morning, the wind's going to blow again tomorrow. You think, well, maybe we'll get a break if we're playing in the afternoon today, but I think it's going to blow the same tomorrow as well.
Back to 2 under par for Jeeno. Just 21 years old. An obligation to really lead the way for young players like it's Jeeno Thitikul. How about our insights by KPMG? And we said this last week at the Kroger. Karen.
Yep.
A top 10 machine, 10 more than anyone else since she joined the tour 2 years ago.
No question. I mean, she really knows how to get the job done, and consistency is her middle name. When you think about the ball striking, I mean, she's just so good.
Jim, I know you were here in that great battle with Jeeno and Danielle Kang back in 2022 when they went extra holes and Jeeno got it done. But I mean, just an absolute phenom. A 14-year-old when she won on the LET for the first time. Just incredible.
Yeah, you really do. You think about, when she won and how, impressed I was with her, but just what it meant to her career, the confidence that once you win, and then you love that under the pressure and how you can handle yourself.
But Karen, she's hit some beauties here.
She really has. Ball striking machine. Jeeno.
And a chance to creep a little bit closer. And back we go to the 17th and Atthaya, Jeeno Thitikul.
Yeah, she had a wonderful shot in here. A little slider left to right. Back to back.
It's always a bit of a tell, Grant, when you're watching players putt, is that if they hold their follow through and they just keep their heads down, you know that they've struck it exactly as they want to. That holding of the follow through really is key.
5 back at the moment. And waiting for the green to clear, as it has now, Jeeno Thitikul.
196, a severe downslope, but she is in the fairway. That's trying to keep the flight of the ball down. Easy to lose this right if she doesn't kind of catch it clean, but it's sitting up pretty good in this fairway.
You're better off going a little bit more left than right here, Jim.
Yeah, I agree. Much easier chip. If you do miss, it's an easier chip shot back up into the hill.
Oh, we're starting
Well,
way right.
this is, yeah, it sure is. It might catch the green, and that's going to be a tough two-putt.
Oh, the
30.
here is Jeeno Thitikul at the 18th. Eagle.
Yeah, swings off that slope about halfway there. Tough to judge the speed, but this looks like a decent putt here.
That's pretty good.
This is a really good finish for Jeeno. He was kind of laboring along there. And now the birdie putt for Thitikul, and this is to finish Jim with 4 birdies in her last 5 holes.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a finish, and Karen, that's just so important for your psyche now. Going into tomorrow, it's going to probably play similar conditions, but to finish off the way she did, she's playing with a lot more confidence. Not that she wasn't the first 9 or 10, but it's been solid since then.
Oh, just.
Yeah, fit.
I wasn't sure that was going to go in, but it worked. I mean, the good thing about tomorrow is that earlier in the day, the greens, as pure as they are, later in the day, they're even more perfect first thing. And you always feel like if you, with a morning time, you have a good chance of encroaching on that leaderboard.
Well, about what, an hour?
Back 9, what a finish out there. Played tough, didn't it?
Yeah, it's so tough. I mean, I followed the toughest that I play here in this course. You know, the wind is so